Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Parathon, and this will be your Neptune retrograde in Pisces tarot reading. Neptune began its retrograde period in its home sign of Pisces on Tuesday, July 2nd at 6:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so let me let y'all know I had been recorded this reading last week, but after I recorded the podcast, and that took up a lot of my storage space, the cloud was giving me grief. Okay, but if you don't know, Episode 2 of Welcome to the Lighthouse is out now. Please watch, like, share, subscribe. So I decided to just so I could hurry up and get the reading out to y'all, this reading out to y'all, just delete the old reading and just do a brand new one from scratch. Okay? And hopefully I can get this out to you ASAP. Okay? But this retrograde period will last until the first week of December. So we got plenty of time. Okay, we got plenty of time. Just like the previous reading that you didn't get to see, we will be using the Lightseers Tarot deck. Okay, I'm here, you're here, and yes, Frankie is here, snoring. Hopefully he won't bump into the camera. Let's get started. Okay. Starting off with Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Neptune rules Pisces. It's home sign, okay? Pisces is not co-ruled by Jupiter. If that's something you've heard, get it out of your head right now, okay? Pisces takes a, how do I say this? I'm trying to think. Pisces takes a cognitive approach to consciousness, okay? Neptune is a collective or universal planet, and so everything that Pisces or Neptune does is for the overall ascension of the collective. Pisces has a need for transcendence, right? Transcend from duality or this physical space into wholeness or oneness. Anything in the service of God, Source, Allah, higher power, universe, okay? And so that is where we find ourselves here, right? Ace of Swords. And normally Ace of Swords to me is an epiphany, a new idea, okay? And so when it comes to Pisces may have a new idea as to how to achieve oneness or unity or wholeness with God, right? And so it's like we're being activated. And I say we because I'm a Pisces. Well, read it for y'all too, whether you're Pisces or not. But as a collective, it's almost like we're being activated. It's like something clicked up here. And so it's like, ooh, like a download. Oh, realization, an epiphany. Okay. And so we're going to explore this activation or this download. New way of thinking. Oh. And we get the Empress in reverse. Earth, Moon. I never even realized that the moon was on this card. Creativity, artistic creativity. Tap into music or poetry of some kind. And that new idea that you, or that download you receive, you are now preparing to physically nurture this idea. I mean, if it's not an idea you already have or had, it's actually taking like the physical steps to get the ball rolling, right? I mean, we don't know, but I wouldn't say she's in her final trimester. She might be in her second, okay? She might be pregnant with twins. This could just still be her first trimester. We don't know, okay? And trimester is quarters, 3 month time periods, right? And we are, what is it? January to March is the first quarter. March, April, May, June is the second quarter. July is the start of the third quarter of the month, of the year, of the calendar year, okay? So we are starting our third trimester. So third trimester, I don't have kids, so I got to calculate the weeks. 38 to 40, okay, but it's 4 weeks at a time. So 4 times 3 is 12. So is that like 26, 28 weeks, right? So that's how far along we are in our creative pursuits, our pursuit for achieving oneness or wholeness, or just kind of transcending where we are now and reaching something greater than ourselves. If you have an idea or something that you have been thinking about doing, now is the time. Okay? Go ahead, get the ball rolling. No need to wait. Because I feel like at the end of this pregnancy, when it's time to give birth, it's going to be a little while, right? It's just preparation breeds, I don't even know what the phrase is. Y'all know how those people, they always got something. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? Like all the time when someone is pregnant, they're preparing to have a baby. Everything that they do, whether it's nesting, buying things, setting up a room, all of that is preparation for the baby to come, right? 6 of Pentacles. Infinity. Do you see the 8? It is 6 of Pentacles, but do you see the 8? Infinity in the background, right? Charity, jealousy, envy. But you got to give to receive, okay? That is the main thing. You have to give in order to receive. So you have to make sacrifices if you want to achieve this intuitive or spiritual oneness. You can't be out to lunch mentally. You have to focus and hone in order to make this thing go, okay? Hold on. 6 of Pentacles. So you see how the hand is giving an additional pentacle? This hand up here, it made me think of the Ace of Pentacles, because that's literally is like, here's your extra pentacle that I know you need. Here's your lost treasure, your abundance that you've always dreamed of. Sorry. So if your higher power is giving you this one pentacle, that means you only have 5 to start with. So that means you was going through a little dark, little tough little time here, okay? You probably felt like you were being taken advantage of. You probably felt like the victim, or you felt helpless, okay? Or you had some type of subconscious guilt, that was kind of holding you back. You were self-sabotaging in a way, right? And so now that you've been blessed, boom, with this extra pentacle, it's like, oh, okay, got it. Now I know what to do. Now I can move forward because I have what it is I need. I have given everything that I have to give with these 5 pentacles, and it just left me out cold in the darkness. But now, okay, God, source, your higher power, Allah is just like, oh, we've seen all of the hard work, all of the sacrifices, all of the people that you have helped in the prisons and the hospitals and all of those places. And we want to bless you, or I want to bless you. And this is your blessing, which is 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. You're at a new place. I feel like this is not you. I feel like this is just like a gatekeeper, right? And so they are standing watch. They've been waiting for you. They got the wand, even though it's a 9 of Wands. The other 8 wands, and we know what the 8 of Wands is like, right? The other 8 wands were used to build this fence, this boundary, this barrier, right? But Pisces don't have boundaries. Pisces is mutable water, feminine mutable water, or positive, whatever you want to call it. There are no boundaries, right? Limitless. And so here, it's like, I'm not sure how to feel about this. But y'all, these little sticks, you can kick that right over. It looked like it's barely hanging on anyway. There are no limits. The only limit, okay, is you being in physical body, right? That limits you across the board. But what is Pisces' gift? Dreams. Dreams, dreams, dreams. Nothing can stop you in the 5D or the astral realm or in your own imagination, right? You have no limit to what you can create as long as you are dreaming, imagining, fantasizing, visualizing what it is that you want. How do you want this project to come out? What is the outcome that you are trying to achieve? Don't say, oh, well, I'm trying to make a lot of money, because that ain't gonna get it. Okay? You have to be doing something to help others. Look, okay, I'll say it like this. Even if it is about money, what you are doing has to be able to help people, and you getting money is simply a byproduct of helping other people. You are realizing that you are powerful beyond belief, okay? As long as you use your imagination, as long as you use your creativity, as long as you continue to dream, fantasize, you can create whatever it is you are trying to achieve. And I feel like kind of in a way you might want to maybe atone for your sins. It's like you're trying to do this to cancel out all the bad that you've done. It's like, yeah, atoning for your sins. It's like you're trying to get into the gates of heaven or Jannah or whatever your belief is. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. There is no confusion. Okay, this is not no spacey, out the lunch daydream that you're using to just kind of escape all of your problems in the real physical world. This is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? You have all the clarity of the mind. There are no rose-colored glasses. There is no fog. You are not dazed and confused. You have to stay focused. Okay? If you stay focused, then you won't have to worry about the murky, clouded judgment, okay, that comes with Neptune and Pisces energy, right? And I know a lot of you, excuse me, are thinking, well, retrograde, like, we're not supposed to do anything. We're not supposed to start new projects. We're supposed to be reviewing, reevaluating. Because, you know, I tell y'all all the time, reinvigorate, reignite, repair. Okay? But you can still, because you got this empress, this pregnant empress, you can still prepare, okay, for your new project. Maybe you got to come up with a format. Maybe you have to get a thesaurus. Maybe you got to do some reading or something. You might not physically be doing the work, but you're setting the foundation. Okay? Because I can't tell y'all don't work on no new projects from now until December. That's crazy, right? And so some of y'all have to remember, like, if you have retrograde energy, some planets in retrograde in your birth chart, that means you're fine. You're fine, right? If you're born during a Mercury retrograde, you're fine during Mercury retrograde. If you're born during Jupiter retrograde, you're fine during Jupiter retrograde. Okay, if you're born during Pluto retrograde, which is half the world because it's 6 months out of the year, you're fine. You are fine. And let me tell you something. The thing about astrology in your birth chart is how you reconcile the planetary differences in your birth chart in a healthy manner. Okay? You can be a solo traveler around the world during a Mercury retrograde as long as you know what airline you get and you get to the airport on time. Like, if you are an avid traveler, don't stop traveling during Mercury retrograde. That's crazy. That doesn't even make any sense. You just need to be more prepared and stop making dumb decisions during retrogrades and stop making excuses and be accountable, hold yourself accountable for your own behavior during retrograde. Stop blaming the retrograde for your poor choices. Sorry, I don't mean to fuss, but it was I guess it was something I had to say. Okay? Because this applies to me and not just you. Okay. Let's do this. Queen of Cups. Compassion, emotions, intuition. Sitting on your throne, hands up to the sky. And you know, usually when you go to a black church, I don't know nothing else. Okay, when you go to the black church, when you do your hands like this, you are receiving, right? You are receiving what it is your higher power, God, source, Allah, universe has to bestow upon you, right? And so, did you know that water is a conductor, right? Water is a conductor. And so what I mean by that is that energy can travel through water fairly quickly now, fairly quickly, right? And so if you're trying to tap in and achieve oneness, wholeness, transcendence, out of duality with your higher power, you might want to get into a pool of water. I ain't saying get baptized, but if that's your thing, go ahead. If that's a sign, okay, for you, please go ahead and do that. Whether it's in the church, at a beach, in your own bathtub, please be safe, please be safe, please be safe, okay? But if you need to get into a body of water, okay, I need you to do that. And it would be best to, at the very least, submerge just your feet. Whether you're just standing on the banks of a river or on the shore of a beach. Okay, if you just got to get a little tub, put some water in it, bam. Next time you go and you getting your pedicure, boom. Take that time out to say a little affirmation for yourself. Okay? Pisces rules the feet because, and I know you would think it's the crown, but you're going from top to bottom. It will be Aries down to Pisces. But Pisces rule the feet because that's the ground that you walk on. That connects you to earth. That is how you get grounded, right? If water ain't your thing, go ahead, walk around your backyard barefoot, go to a park, take your shoes off real quick. Just give a little tappity tap with the toes, okay? But Queen of Cups is saying use your strengths, which are your emotions, your feelings, right, to tap in. Pay attention to how your emotions flow as well. When you are angry, when you're happy, when you're sad, because that affects the outcome of what it is you're trying to produce or create. Referencing the pregnant empress, right? The fool, falling into the sea of life. And I just told y'all, and it's funny because I know y'all saw this card come out before that Queen of Cups. I just decided not to even pick it up because I just decided to keep shuffling. And just what I told you, put your feet in the water, go ahead and fall in there. Put your body in if you can. Please, if you don't know how to swim, please take all precautions. But she got her amethyst. She got the wand, okay, of inspiration, motivation, drive. She got some amethyst, which is good for dream recollection. It is also good to... Amethyst also promotes spiritual connectedness, okay, to your higher power or to the 5D. But it's about having faith, letting go, believing, right, that this new star or this new idea, Ace of Swords, okay, is going to be fruitful. Seed of life. Fruitful seed of life, okay? And you might be feeling like, ugh, I'm scared to fall off a cliff. I mean, but we don't know how far down that is. It might not even be nothing for real. We don't know. We don't know. But you're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to take a risk. People might think that you are confused or you lack some type of awareness, or your behavior might just kind of be like erratic, but that's only because they don't know what you're doing. You ain't got to explain nothing to them, okay? But they are going to notice that things have changed, okay? You have the world at your fingertips. I told you, anything that you can fathom here is possible. Because universe, God, source, Allah, your higher power would not give you that thought if it wasn't for you to dwell on, if it wasn't possible. Some of y'all might be thinking, Joy, I think of the most random crazy stuff all the time. It's not crazy. Why are you saying your ideas are crazy? You are not crazy. Okay? Calling yourself crazy just puts limits on what it is you can achieve. It's dismissive. Because let me tell you something. As somebody who worked with certified crazy people, you ain't just walking around crazy. It don't work like that. You're a regular person. They regular people. They might have an episode or something you might not even know. Okay? But for the most part, they regular people. You're a regular person too, right? Think. 2 more and then we're gonna close it out. This is a good one. This is a real good one. Glad I did scrap that other one. Ha ha ha. I don't even remember what it was about. Don't matter. At this point, we on a roll, baby. Call me butter. Ooh, look at that. The Magician. And you know what? I will tell you that this ain't even you. This is your higher power creating this whirlpool for you. This, how come I can't? Portal. It's a portal. It's a portal. It's a portal. Your emotions are a portal. And there's that infinity again. It's a portal. So essentially, and this is 0, 1. Ooh. Counting up. Not a count down, a count up. But what was I going to say? This is a portal. Use your emotions to tap in. That is the gateway. That is the key. That's why you had limits. You had this gate. It was keeping you out because you weren't tapped into your emotions. You weren't tapped into your emotions. Once you tapped in, right? Because you might have been feeling a little confused, but you weren't confused. You just had to have some discernment, right? As to how you were feeling in this moment, just about having this new revelation, this new responsibility, getting this download that we saw with the Ace of Swords. But once you tapped into your emotions, you let go and you let God, bam, the portal opens up. The portal opens up. And it's almost like magic. It's literally like open sesame or whatever. Whew. And once you go through the portal, you can have everything that you need to be successful, to achieve this goal and do the work that you're supposed to do, living your purpose, right? That's why it's always important to be in tune with how you are feeling. Because that could change your vibration. That could change your frequency real quick. You might be having a bad moment, but don't let a bad moment turn into a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year. Don't do that. Don't do that. Your higher power is working on you. What Steve Harvey used to say, God ain't through with me yet. You're not done until the day you die. And then you'll find out. Last card. If I can get it, please. See? Ending a reading with all majors lets me know that we have the spiritual support needed to get us through this transit. Now, mind you, Neptune next year in 2025 will enter into Aries. It's going to have one more retrograde period in Pisces, but then after that, it's going to be fully Neptune in Aries. Okay? It's going to be a lot going on politically, globally. So we need to make sure that we are prepared. Okay? But here, this wheel says that we will have a stable outcome. We will have an abundant future. We will be continuing to receive all these blessings. Blessings on, look, blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. And we already talked about the hands. Look at the hands. She is open. Look at this. Black, white, yin, yang. When I see the elements, earth, air, fire, water. And we know what the wheel is all about. Going with the flow. Going with that, what kind, the new God flow. Okay? Because that's who we are. She looked like she reborn right here, right? What goes up must come down as well. So be prepared. You might be on top, but at some point, you will be at the bottom. And so this just dawned on me to say this. Yes, everything is going good now, but at some point where you are now is going to be this, because you're going to continue wanting to achieve more. It's like you're here, right? You want to get here. So when you finally do get here, bam, your next goal raises the ceiling for you, right? And so it's not that things are necessarily going to be bad. This is the time to set new goals, okay? You can travel. You can have all the enlightenment. You can be living in your truth. You can be the smartest person you can find, most educated, but when it's time to transition, you need to be ready to go. When you have served your purpose, you need to be ready to go. When you have done your job, you've done your due diligence, it is time to go. All right, y'all. I know that was good. So let me know what you think in the comments. And again, sorry for the delay. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.